Yes, thank you very much for having time to watch my YouTube channel. This is a channel that deals with the rumba music, rumba musicians, and everything to deal with the rumba across Africa and abroad, even abroad. Asanteni sana. Remember to like my channel, subscribe to my channel, write to me, follow me on my Facebook. My Facebook page is Bridge Over DRC. As I said earlier, 13th October 2022. The baobab tree fell back in Kinshasa. The 78-year-old Verkys Kiamuangana was Lambongo Mateta passed on after long illness. Personally, I've lost a friend. He was a friend to me, Verkys Kiamuangana. Wherever he came to the country, I used to receive phone call from the Congolese embassy. They used to tell me, okay, we are calling you from Congolese embassy, and Verkys Kiamuangana, he is in town, and he wanted us to let you know that he's in town. If you want to meet him, you can reach him on this and this and this address. For me, I've lost a great friend, Verkys Kiamuangana. Who was Verkys Kiamuangana? Was Lambongo. This guy revolutionized the Congo music. He came up with his own style of music, rumba kavasha. The rumba kavasha, which evolved into sukus, evolved in what we call today a generic. He was born from a relatively rich family, not that poor family. His father was a businessman, so Verkys followed into the footsteps of his father in business. But in his own heart, Verkys dreamt of being a musician. They moved to Kinshasa. Of course, he was born in Kisantu. They moved into Kinshasa. When they moved into Kinshasa at the age of 10 years old, Verkys started attending church sermons from the Kimbangiste church. In this Kimbangiste church, he learned to play his saxophone in the Kimbangiste church. And his mind, he wanted to be a musician, and especially to be a member of OK Jazz. In Kimbangiste church, Verkys started now running away from the church and doing music kisiri in secret. He didn't want his parents to know. He started doing music with a gentleman known as Paul Ebengo Dewanyo, Watam, Orchestra Watam. Those of you who don't know Paul Ebengo Dewanyo was the elder brother of Johnny Bokelo. Dewanyo was in charge of group Watam. That group Watam became Conga 6A. And this explains the similarities between early songs of Orchestra Veve, early songs of Franco, and early songs of Jean Bokelo. Kulikuwa na some similarities. All of them went through Dewanyo, musically speaking. If you listen to the song, Franco, the song called Cite Lettre, I don't know whether it's number 2 or number 3. Banda koti kikumbi pona nini mama. There's a sentence Franco says that where he learned his music. And at that point, when Verkys was playing with Dewanyo, he went to Franco and Vicky Longomba to ask for a chance if he can play in orchestra or OK Jazz. But Franco and Vicky Longomba, those of you who don't know Vicky Longomba, he is the father to Awido Longomba. Told him, yeah, you are still young. At that time, Verkys was 17 years old. You're still young. You go, finish your studies, ukishakuwa mkubwa, then come back. We might think about you. Verkys, dejected, he went to look for a chance to play his sax in a little-known group that was led by a gentleman known as Gerald Kazembe. And that group used to perform at a club known as Wififi Club. That's where Verkys alianza professionally, kucheza saxophone, professionally. And while they were performing, Franco and Vicky Longomba, after finishing their musical concert, they decided to pass by Wififi to have 1 or 2 drinks. And Franco saw Verkys playing sax. Vicky Longomba saw Verkys playing sax, and Verkys saw them back. Verkys was, okay, I'm going to show them walitupa mbao. So Verkys with sax, akapiga. Franco wondered, asked Vicky, is indeed the young boy who alikuja hapa kutuomba kazi tukamnyima? Vicky Longomba was, yeah, let us make an effort to bring him back. That's how Verkys joined OK Jazz somewhere in 1961. Hapo when he joined OK Jazz in 1961, Verkys found Franco Lombo Makiadi, he found Vicky Longomba, Verkys found Isaac Musekiwa, Verkys found Dele Pedro on sax also, Verkys found nimetaja nani Dele Pedro De La Lina on bass guitar. And you should know that Isaac Musekiwa also was a saxophonist, Verkys a saxophonist, but the style of Isaac Musekiwa was different from the style of Verkys Kiamuangana. That's why Franco wanted Verkys Kiamuangana, because his style of saxophone, it is like his style, Franco style of playing guitar. The rioting ya kucheza guitar ile, what Franco called rumba odemba. The rioting. But Musekiwa alikuwa ni mtu wa kucheza sax ile ya kubembeleza, sax ile ya kuimba nyimbo kama ni zile za mapenzi ama za huzuni, zilikuwa ni sax za Isaac Musekiwa. Wimbo ikifika kwa climax, now Franco ameanza na ile guitar yake, there is a saxophone ile na nae. A good example, just watch, listen to the song Kuzo Pouvoir. Oyembi yembi ngaibo fre, wanezalinde lisano, oyao, pararara. Now, ikifika climax pale, you hear Franco playing guitar, akicheza note ntetting, there's a saxophone answering. That is Verkys for you. And in OK Jazz, some of the notable songs of Verkys played sax, Kozo Pouvoir. There's another song called Lisa Sokronemburga. There's another song, Ngai Marinzo to Ebeba. And Verkys composed a song in OK Jazz, Madame de la Maison. Now you should know that Verkys in 1964, while still in OK Jazz got a contract to go and perform in Europe. Now since Verkys alikuwa na masomo kidogo, Franco made Verkys to be his personal assistant, his secretary, personal assistant, his handyman. Franco akitembea, there's somebody with the briefcase nyuma. That is Verkys for you. Verkys took that opportunity to learn the music business. Remember, Verkys came from a business family. He had a business mind. So to him, it was a learning process. They went to Europe to do tour as OK Jazz. According to him, Verkys, he told me that it was him, Franco, Edonganga, Kwame Munsi, 4 guys, wameenda ngambo to do some recordings. While abroad there, Verkys also told me that they didn't earn any salary. He didn't earn any salary from OK Jazz because, you know, those kind of wazes, you're learning music. Why should we pay you? If you want, you can become Utaki Wende. So he took that opportunity as a learning process. When they went to Europe, after performing, Verkys and Franco, when Franco went to do his musical deals, distribution deals with Wazungu kule ngambo, he used to go with the Verkys Kiamuangana. So one day, Verkys decided, no, I need to make personal contacts with these guys. They met Mr. Pellegrin. Mr. Pellegrin was the chairman of Decca Records in Europe. So when Franco was discussing with the Pellegrin, Franco told him, Andika yo, write that one. Verkys will write. And then after the meeting, Verkys came back and had a discussion with Pellegrin. Even me, I want now to give you songs for you to do. Pellegrin told Verkys, yes, it is no problem. What you have to do, bring me a sample, we'll listen. If they are good enough, we'll sign you. So Verkys came back. Before I finish this part of 1964, while in Europe, they recorded some songs. And one of the songs they recorded while in Europe, it was the song called Lisaso ya Kronenburg. Masanga basi bako kufela na mokili Kronenburg. Masanga Verkys akakufela na mokili. I love that song. Very nice song. Listen to the sax of Verkys there. It will kill you. Now, Pellegrin agreed with Verkys. This is what you have to do. Verkys came and called his friend, Yulu Mabiala, and his bandmates in the name of Lutumba Simaro Masia Le Poet. May his almighty rest his soul in eternal peace. He told them, you see, I know the secrets where Franco goes. Now, I've been told to tour Nyimbo, go there, they check, if they are good, they'll sign. They agreed. Yulu did a song called Bear, and Lutumba did a song called Okokoma Mukristo, Utakuwa Mukristo. But Lutumba Simaro developed a cold feet. He decided, no, this one will bring problems with the Franco. But Yulu and Verkys had decided that if anything happens, if we are expelled from OK Jazz, well and good, we are ready now to face the Rumba wilderness. So Verkys went back to Mr. Pellegrin with those singles, Okokoma Mukristo by Yulu, by Lutumba Simaro, and Bear by Yulu. Mr. Pellegrin was very happy. Okay, yeah. They signed a deal contract. Verkys started earning money. The first installments, he gave Yulu his share. Verkys remained with the share. Yulu said that, no, me, I want you buy me a car. Verkys went and bought two Volkswagen Beetles, one for him and one for Yulu Mabiala. Business was booming. Verkys has known the secrets. Franco came to know that Verkys did that, and Franco expelled Verkys from OK Jazz. At that point, Verkys left OK Jazz and formed his own Orchestra VV. Orchestra VV, where Verkys, he's a good guy in nurturing talent. He discovered Loko Masengo. He discovered Mario Matadidi Mabele. He discovered Saksakula. And they gave us songs of Matinda. Yeah. Na motema na zui pasie. Mo bali oyo. Na ye bili kambo. Mamba na bakote la ye na butu. Poja obo yangai. Matinda, hangai matinda, peperere terere. Excuse my singing, I'm not that good singer. So they did songs like Matinda, they did songs like Sheriana, Sheriana, Sheriana. Ngana sanzi bolingo, mama. Nakangiyo na photo di ya mama. Oh. Yeah. And these gentlemen had an agreement with the Verkys, of course, a contract to work with him, and unfortunately, the contract didn't. At one point, the gentlemen wanted a renegotiation in those terms of contract, but Verkys didn't want to negotiate with them. They left Verkys to form Orchestra Sosoliso, or Le Trio Majesty. That's a story for another day. When we'll be doing history of Le Trio Majesty, we shall mention how that happened. But Verkys recruited new guys in Orchestra VV. Now we started seeing new singers in Orchestra VV. We saw guys like Muinkwa, Matuti, Matalanza, guys, there's so many guys in Orchestra VV, wale walikuja kwa VV, and Orchestra VV came up, and became a big band in Congo. So this man Verkys, Franco, and Tabule, at one point they were labeled as the Three Musketeers. They were masters of rumba. And in current world in Kenya, we might call them the Rumba Cartel. These guys, not that they liked each other. No. It is that they came together for their interest. If they mark you with a red pen, my friend, hawendi mahali popote. If you come as a force, you want to threaten the existence of TPOK Jazz, the existence of Afriza International, the existence of Veve, I'm telling you, they'll do whatever to frustrate you. This Sosoliso group came up with a punch, a very big punch, threatening the existence of these three orchestras. Their record sales overpassing OK Jazz, overpassing Afriza, overpassing Veve. Now it became worrying to them. But as fate will have it, the Trio Majesty went and made a blunder. They were invited to go and perform in Central African Republic to entertain the then president of Central African Republic. His name is Jean Bedel Bokassa. And while after the performance, they went to beg for money to the president, wakamwambia mzee, we are from Kinshasa, you know, we are back home, we are not respected, we are so poor, if you can help us. So the president helped them, Bokassa, but in good heart, so Bokassa thought, he decided to call Mobutu Sese Seko and inform them, man, these boys are good. Jaribu swatu pesana. Mobutu was so annoyed with the Letrio Majesty. He called Franco and ordered Franco that I don't want to hear Letrio Majesty in Congo music again. At that time, Franco was in charge of Union of Congolese Musicians, and also Verkys was the secretary, if I'm not wrong. So Franco came and they had this discussion. The president has said that he doesn't want to hear Majesty. What do we do? And at the same time, Majesty, mnajua PSCC, they're giving us a threat. What do we do? So they decided, okay, to punish Letrio Majesty. First punishment is that their songs were banned from airplay in radio for some time. I think it's 6 months or 1 year. They were banned from performing both local and international for the same period. At the same time, they were supposed to go and perform in Olympia. So that trip ended. That's how Letrio Majesty died a slow death. Another group was, we have so many groups that faced the wrath of the Three Musketeers. Controversies. Verkys wrote a song in the name of Nakomitunaka, which he gave a young Pepe Kale to sing. And the song is Najiuliza. I ask myself, who is our ancestor as a black person? Who is our ancestors? Where did we come from as black people? Because when you see the Holy Book, every picture in Holy Book is of white people. And when it comes to the devil is black. So what is this? This is injustice. And that made Verkys to be in conflict with the Catholic Church. He was excommunicated from the Catholic Church. His musical career was big. No doubt about it. Both controversies and everything. The Three Musketeers, they didn't like each other, as I said. One day, Tabule and Franco visited Mobutu in one of their visits to State House. They were having lunch or whatever they were having. When it was time to leave, Franco asked Mobutu, hey, boss, unatuacha hivyo, Nyaje jo? Mobutu was like, no, you guys, why don't you, every time you come here, you want money from me. Why don't you do business like this young boy, Verkys? I can see he's building a very big flat somewhere there. And then Tabule told Mobutu, you don't know, man. If we told you what this young boy is doing, you'd be shocked. What does he do? What is he doing? He's involved in human trafficking and selling human organs. Oh, okay. Na kumbe ilikuwa uongo so that to get something from the president. The same Franco came and told Verkys, do you know what? The government is investigating you. What do you mean? Yeah, the president was told that you're involved in human trafficking and things like that. Who told the president that? It was Tabule. That's when Verkys went to Europe in a manner to flee. But when he came back with a song called Bilobela. Bilobela. Bilobela is like fitina, rumors, umbea. And in that song, he explained everything, what people have been saying about him. Also, when he came back, was involved in road accidents. He came up with a song called Bangkoko Baboi. The elders have not accepted my death yet. But as it looked like on 13th October 2022, my good friend Verkys Kiamuangana, and this time round, the elders had signed his death warrants. Yes. Thank you very much. I want to thank you guys. The story of Verkys is big. We are waiting to see how the funeral will go. I'm in touch with his wife and we discuss. She is briefing me on all what is happening. Now, I have to thank the guys who follow me frequently on my YouTube channel, Mr. Rogers Wanyama from Machaha area, somewhere in Bungoma. Asante sana for following my YouTube channel. Not forgetting Mr. Ben Esaba. Ben Esaba, thank you very much. Without you, we can't be here. And as a viewer, give me support. We need to pay some rents and some bills. Subscribe to my channel and get in touch to me on my Facebook page. It is on the screen there. Na tutaongea mengi. Thank you very much. I've been your host, Simeon Mfumu. Asante.